Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Boink Studios. And check us out on boinkstudios.com, where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show.
Hey, what is up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. Say hello to the boy.
Hi.
That was a bit dragged out that time, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
I'm too tired.
Why are you tired?
Because.
Long day?
Yes.
Long day of fun?
A long day of boring stuff.
This was the boys' first day back to school after spring break. The spring break festivities have ended.
And I want to go. I wish we got to have spring break for a whole 2 months.
See that speed racer just now?
Uh-huh.
Man. Every time we do the show, man, it's some moron out there. 190 miles an hour. Never a cop around, you need one. This is episode 18, by the way. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. And just as episode 17 was, it is raining again. You realize it was raining during number 17?
Yep.
Unbelievable. The same thing tends to happen to us every show.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
For some reason, I thought it was supposed to rain really hard.
Well, it did yesterday.
Yep.
It was a gully washer last night.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
they
weather alarm went off twice.
did it really?
Yeah, so I just turned it down.
What's that mean for you? Are you talking about at school?
No.
Oh.
Last night.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, on your radio.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just turned it all the way down.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's one of those days, man. We're having one of those weeks, actually. Here we are, April, and it's just, it does seem like it's rained for 2 straight weeks in this state.
And for some reason, last month, or this month, no, it was last month, I think, we had a tornado in the area.
Yes, we did.
And it was up in Lenore. And
Yes, well, God hates Lenore, though.
yeah. Wait, why?
I've always said that. I was born and raised in Lenore, you know, so your grandparents still live up there, and I'm kidding, of course, but when I was a kid, Lenore wasn't that bad. It was a small town, but at least we had a mall, and the mall had an arcade, and we had stuff to do. But then, like, as you get older,
Did it have a play area?
well, actually, I don't think it did. There was a fountain in the middle of it, a great big fountain. Most older malls had like a big fountain in the middle of it. We had a Woolworth. You don't know what Woolworth is.
No.
Woolworth was like Walmart at one time. It was like a chain of department stores. Most of the time they were in the malls. But Walmart kind of shut them down when they came into existence. But as the years went by, stuff started to close in Lenore because Lenore was a furniture/textile town. So when the businesses went overseas to China and left, labor went to Mexico and everything, then places started closing up. The mall closed up. Now the mall is just like a great big furniture outlet place, and that couldn't be more of a bummer if it had to be.
Yeah,
Who wants to go look at
I'd say
furniture
just
all
an
day?
abandoned mall.
It does look like an abandoned mall. It's like something out of Walking Dead. So that's
Think
basically
of
what
a bunch
Lenore
of
is.
stuff. Just think if there was like Rick Megan, what's her name?
Michonne.
Michonne and
Coral.
Daryl
Daryl. Yeah.
and Coral.
Coral. Yeah, that's how he says
Carl.
it. Carl, yeah, but he says Coral. But I haven't watched it in a long time. I used to watch it religiously.
And I want to watch it.
Well, you can't because it's too much. But
Why? They're killing zombies in.
would you stop? They're killing real people. I mean, not real people, but they're killing people too.
Yeah, I know.
But I've got the compendium of Walking Dead. I didn't buy the comics, but I've got the compendium, like the volume 1. That thing's thicker than the Bible. And I've only read through some of it. And I know it's exceptionally done and a great story. But, you know, as always, I try to find time in my schedule to fit in reading, which sometimes works out and sometimes doesn't. And that's silly to say that I don't have time to read, but honestly, it's tough to find time to do that stuff anymore. Well, with the podcast and the website and work and everything else. So, by the way, before we get too deep up in this episode, you guys should know that boinkstudios.com is now a thing. And it's awesome, and I love it. And
we're now going to get stuff for a hot dog.
For a hot dog.
And we're on the way to get some food. Some.
Yes.
It's what we do every podcast.
Yes, we do. We go eat, and we talk about our website. BoinkStudios.com, kids. You got to go check it out. It's awesome. I love it. All the content on that website is original content done by yours truly. BoinkStudios.com, BOINK Studios.com, all one word. You got to go check it out. I'm pretty happy with it, and I work on it a bunch. So please go. Don't do it right now. You can listen to the show, then go do it. How about that?
I saw a Challenger back there.
Did you? Dodge Challenger. We are currently attempting to find a parking space in Walmart. We're at Walmart because we're stupid, and stupid people tend to drive around Walmart all day.
There was a parking space back there, but it wasn't.
Yeah, someone just, either they're pulling out right there or they're pulling in. This place is like Christmas every day. Because, as we've said numerous times in the past, no one in this town has a hobby. Besides you and me, no one has a hobby. Their hobbies involve going to Walmart. That's a hobby for people. Like, I don't understand, but whatever. We'll try this route here and see what happens. Rainy, cold day. It's one thing if it's raining, but it's chilly outside as well, which is never a good combination.
Nope.
We're going to do some walking, kid. Let me shoot back up the other lane here. Hey, at the very least, you guys are... Wow. At the very least, you guys are getting some serious entertainment value today, huh? All right. Driving around a parking lot, finding challengers is challenging. So, there's a COP.
There's one.
Look, it's the police is here.
There's one.
I'm not parking at the top of the parking lot.
Yes.
I'm American. I don't walk
there's
for nothing.
one.
Would you stop? You trying to scare me or what?
No.
Yeah, that's 6 miles away from the front door.
Nobody cares.
I do. I'm not hoofing it.
Wow.
She just
Take
changed
this parking
sides.
spot.
She just changed sides. Why would she do that?
Just get the... Ooh.
Just to be silly. This lady comes out. She's nowhere near even started yet. There's a possibility that way if I can get over there in time. If this little SUV right here doesn't cut in front of me. We shall see. Here we go. Driving around 9 times in a row pays off.
Ooh.
And we're out of gas. It's alright though, man. It's all good. Put the vehicle in park.
And you're going to time travel again.
We could do this as we walk. Have people staring at us because we're talking into a phone that no one's talking back to us.
Nah. Let's do part 2.
Part 2? Alright, let's do that.
You're going to time travel.
Hang tight, kids. You're going to time travel. We'll be back shortly. And again, as always, you won't even know we've gone. We'll be back in a scoosh.
Actually, in an hour.
Not in an hour. You destroyed my cutaway. That was perfect. Back in a scoosh. I stole that from ESPN. I always like that word, scoosh. Be back in a millisecond. And just like that, we're back. Whew, I'm out of breath. So our little mini adventure into the local Walmart, God help us all, which is how I like to refer to Walmart most days, is Walmart, God help us all, is over. You want to be careful back there?
Yeah.
So once again, we have made the journey, but instead of coming back with, you know, a ring imbued with amazing magic, we instead went on a fellowship for the Nesquik. Fellowship of the Quik. Maybe that's what we'll call this episode.
Yeah.
Instead of Fellowship of the Ring. So Nesquik has pre-made milk. Back in my day, all you had was the powder. You could buy a can of vanilla powder, a can of strawberry powder, a can of chocolate powder, and you add milk to it, right? But now, as it seems, they have pre-made milk. Isn't that awesome? So, it's good.
If you just drink it and then you shake it up, it's really good.
You're supposed to shake it before you drink it. So, yeah. So we always get unnecessary milk, which is not helping either one of us in the long run.
No.
But, you know, we are physically irresponsible. It's not funny. But we both got a toy today. Tell the good people what we got.
I got a pocket racer and he got this arcade classic, small arcade classic
Centipede.
game. And it's Centipede.
That's quite good. Yes, I got Centipede. We may have talked about these on the show before. The little tabletop arcade games. And to answer your question, no, I did not need it. Okay? However, life is too short. And I pay my bills on time. And every day I get up to go to work for the man. And I feel that if I want to purchase a tabletop arcade game, then I will do so. And that's why I have a room full of pop vinyls as well, because I feel I can treat myself occasionally, which is what I've done. So, how's your milk?
Good.
I got the chocolate this time. I don't know that I'm very happy with it, to be honest with you. I think I prefer the strawberry.
I like
Why-
the vanilla.
Why do you feel the need to take the entire wrapper off the bottle?
Because
And what did you do with it?
it's in the door.
Uh-huh. So we just passed a little pickup truck that was painted in what color?
White.
Camouflage.
Oh,
Did you miss it?
I didn't even see it.
Well, that's a good thing. It probably just burned your retinas out. But, yeah, it's friggin' ridiculous. Welcome to the South, folks. That's all I can tell you. You can be in the South, but not necessarily of the South, which is what I aspire to not be as much as possible. I'm in the South, but not of the South. So, just to let you know where we're at. We're in the Bible Belt of North Carolina. That means everywhere you look, there's a church. It's the culture here. Completely fine with that. No worries. There's a ginormous church across from us right now. The place is massive. It looks like a big high school or something.
Yeah, big
But-
high school church.
A high school church. But, no, the rain continues, as you can probably hear the wipers going as we speak. But we did buy us some lovely Ballpark Angus bun-size beef hot dogs, which we highly endorse here on the program because they are delicious. And we also got some fries, all right, of course.
Tater tots.
No, we got fries. They were out of tater tots.
Darn it.
They're Walmart. They suck. Remember? So we got the fries, and we got the dogs, and we got the cheese. I shall grate the cheese for the dogs. When I take a drink, you need to be talking. We got to work on this. It's like a ventriloquist. If I take a drink, you got to talk. Do you know what that joke means? No? Okay. I'll tell you eventually. We're behind a little pickup truck full of wood right now. And as always here on the program, we just tell you about our day and what we're doing. And that's what we're doing right now. So that's fun. Pickup trucks come in really handy. I had two different pickup trucks in my time. I had a red Ford Ranger. It was a 92. And then I had a black one that I traded up for 3 years later in 95. The black Ranger I had was extended cab, straight drive. Both trucks were straight drive. I love a stick shift. And I love that black truck. When I got it paid off, something bad would happen to it, like one big expense per year. And even though the bill would be a hefty sum, like pushing upwards of $400 to $500 sometimes, at least there was no car payment attached to it. Do you know what I mean?
And I'm already done with my milk.
You killed it that fast? Here I am telling the truck story, and in all that time you drank that milk straight down. I'm not very happy with my milk. The cows, it seems, have taken shelter. Oh no, they're out there. Yep, again, folks, in the South, cow pastures as far as the eye can see. So,
And somebody walking their dog out in bare feet.
of course so. I had a girlfriend who lived right beside a cow pasture. Did I ever tell you about that?
Wait, did he pass away?
Who?
The dude.
No. What?
And why did you say pastor?
Pasture.
Oh.
A cow pasture.
Oh, I thought you said pastor.
No. Anyways, that's funny. So, no, she lived right beside a cow pasture. And, brother, let me tell you, in the dead of summer, when it's 100 degrees outside, that field was ripe. You know why?
Why?
The cows got to go. They just go. You know what I mean? There's no cow toilet. The ground is the toilet. So, yeah. It's funny now. It ain't funny then. So you don't have... you've been counting down the days till school lets out, right? How many days you got left?
I don't know.
You were counting down. What happened?
40, 30.
You were down to under 40 the last time we did a show.
39.
I think you got less than that. Guess what we have to go by the way? The passes are now available at the bowling alley.
Yeah.
The summer passes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it as well. I really enjoy bowling. We're not the best at it, but the last time we bowled, you killed me that first game. You had your best game I think you've ever had. Can't you wait till we get home to open that?
No.
You better, because I'm not going to help you while I'm driving. But, yeah, man.
I charged it at home anyway.
I know that. You got to take a bath when we get home, too. I'll start fixing dinner. You take a bath. So, yeah, man. Where was I? What were we talking about?
How many days I have?
How many days you have left? Yeah, I think that's where we were. Good folks at home, where were we? I'll wait. Never mind. So, oh, are you looking forward to school being over?
Yes.
You say that every year, but I know you miss your friends.
Nope.
What? Come on, man. You got some friends in that class. Huh?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Don't be like that. Yes, you do. Some of those kids you're tight with. And I know you won't miss the girls, but they'll miss you. Because they got the hots for you. So, has Legion said, or has that girl said anything to you lately about buying her lunch? For any of you folks out there that missed number 17, appropriately titled The Heartbreak Kid, the episode was all about the boy with two different girls, and it was just a great big love triangle. So that was a fun episode. Fun for me anyway. I had many a laugh at the boy's expense, but it's all good humor, right? Huh? What?
Yeah.
There's the cornfield.
It's dead.
It's dead, yeah. I know nothing about corn. I imagine it's not the time of year for the harvest yet. I mean, if it was, there would be corn there, right?
Yep.
I like corn. You like corn too, don't you? Dude, corn on the cob is like the best food ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's something different about eating it off the cob than there is in a can. If you had to pick your favorite food, what would be your favorite food?
Let's see. Milk.
That's a drink. That doesn't count. I'm talking about food.
Ice cream.
Ice cream is your favorite food? All right, so let's say that someone came up to you and said, all right, kid, you can only eat one kind of food for the rest of your life. I'm going to give you some choices. Would you choose Japanese, Chinese, Mexican, or Italian? You can only have one kind of food the rest of your life.
Japanese.
Would you really? Interesting choice. I've always said that I would choose Italian. Because you know what falls under Italian food, don't you?
What?
Pizza. Pizza, all kinds of pasta, red sauce, Alfredo sauce, white sauce. Yeah, you name it, it's there. Italian food's got everything. So I've always said...
Especially the Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory, food was pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Except I didn't really have Italian food. I had enchiladas there. Which completely defeats the entire purpose of everything I was just talking about. I don't know. For me, it would either be Italian or Chinese. You know what I mean? I love me some Chinese food, man. I'm not going to play around with you. I could kill some Chinese food. You give me a Chinese buffet when I haven't ate all day and I don't eat till like 4 o'clock that day, I can do some van damage. So, you still trying to open that car back there?
No.
So that's your favorite food. Your favorite. All right, no, forget the dessert. Give me your favorite food, not dessert. Dessert doesn't count.
Mini corn dogs.
Well, that makes perfect sense because you eat them all the time. You prefer mini corn dogs over a real corn dog on a stick? On a stick. Get it? No one? Anyone? Okay. If I had to choose a favorite food, I would say it'd have to be pizza. My all-time favorite food would have to be pizza. Because it's just so freaking good, man. What's your favorite pizza? What store?
Cheese.
Well, I know cheese, but Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Is it? Little Caesars pizza's gotten a lot better over the years, I have to say. At one point, I was really down on Little Caesars pizza. Didn't care for it much at all. But, yeah, it's gotten a lot better. You know that one Little Caesars closed beside that gas station, but they opened back up?
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yep.
Isn't that weird?
They opened back up?
They did open back up. Kid, you getting tired on me or something?
Yep.
We got to start recording when you're wide awake, man. Maybe we can record another episode tomorrow when we go to Waffle House.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
You'll be wide awake when you got some waffles coming. Huh? Peanut butter waffle, I should say.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
We need to get you a little banana outfit to wear around.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So we know that you've had just the best time hearing us do a bunch of nothing. This is the Seinfeld type of podcast. It's a podcast about nothing.
I'll go get one of the cans.
No, it's raining. Don't sweat it.
It's fine.
Come here. Go check out the spider in the mailbox.
No.
Don't get the can right now. Don't worry about it. Let's sign off.
Okay.
All right, hold up. Hey, we got junk. Nothing like some good old-fashioned junk mail. You want to shut that door or what?
No.
Good God. Once again, I had to keep the boy in line. Shut that door, fool. Because I said so. Oh, that's nasty. That woke you up, huh? Oh! Went the recorder in the floor, just about. Okay, we've got a few minutes to kill. We have to figure out a way to kill some few minutes. Some few minutes? A few minutes.
Break the window.
So,
Can we break the window?
which movie are you more pumped up for? Are you more pumped up for Guardians Galaxy 2 or the new Star Wars film, The Last Jedi? Be honest.
Star Wars!
Are you really? I'm pumped up for both of them. I think Guardians 2 is going to be amazing. By the way, folks, if you have yet to check out the soundtrack on iTunes, go download it because it's awesome. Some classic stuff on there. There's always doing classic rock on Guardians, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff. It's good stuff, man, all the time. What was another trailer we watched recently?
Reagan.
Huh?
The Reagan.
The what?
Reagan.
Reagan. What are you talking about?
It starts with the R and ends with a K.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's from Marvel.
Is it?
Yes.
Let's see. We saw the Cloak and Dagger trailer. That's going to be a TV series. It starts with an R. I don't know what you're talking about.
Reagan.
Hmm?
I can't say it.
Sure you can. Do you remember me trying to get you to say Fat Albert?
Yeah.
When you were little?
Yeah.
You couldn't say Albert. You kept saying Albert.
Yeah, I'll be like, Fat Albert.
You said Fat Albert. And I'm like, no. What does he say? And you're like, Fat Albert. I said, no, what does he say? And then I finally got to do the hey, hey, hey. Turn that light off. You're blinding me here, kid.
No, I ain't.
Just think if we'd done this podcast when you were like 4 or something. Like when you were a lot young. Well, you've been talking gibberish.
Yeah.
You did a lot better after a while, though, I have to say. You did talk gibberish for a good long time there. But that's okay. We finally got you turned around. Had to get you some speech therapy, though, because you just were a little bit slower than everybody else. Nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Guardians 2, man. I think it's going to be awesome. All kinds of stars in that movie. Going to be so good. We saw the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. That was good. And, saw Star Wars The Last Jedi. And there was something else. We saw the new Justice League trailer. And it was like, whatever. And, so, anyways. We've covered a lot of stuff, by the way, on Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour, folks, our sister podcast. Kyle and myself have covered all the latest trailers. I believe we've covered all of them. Episode 11 is up and available for download. It's a Saturday morning rewind. We, me and your Uncle Kyle talk about the old Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
All right, listen, I know we're bouncing around, jumping from topic to topic, but I got something else for you. Ready for this?
Who you got?
You want to do who you got?
Yes.
If you're going to turn the light off, for one thing. And number two, if you want to play who you got to come at me strong. I want strong. I want you to really think about it.
Okay, go.
All right, hold on. I'm thinking. Let me get this. Okay. This is all comic book. This one's all comic book, okay? This one's been talked about for years. Who you got? Superman or the Incredible Hulk?
Hulk.
Why the Hulk?
Because he's bulletproof.
He is
Never dies.
He is bulletproof. It's debatable whether or not you can kill him. There's that scene in the Avengers when Bruce Banner says that he had put a bullet in his mouth and the other guy spit it out. In other words, he tried to kill himself, but he turned to the Hulk and the Hulk spit the bullet out. So yeah, it's questionable whether or not you can kill the Hulk. Superman has no weakness except for one thing: kryptonite. Now, Doomsday did kill him.
What he did?
Yes, he and Doomsday fought to the death and killed each other. And that was just beating the living crap out of each other, right? Don't put your feet in the seat, boy. So you would pick Hulk over Superman? Is that because you're a Marvel kid?
Yes.
I can live with that. I guess I can live with that. Now, if you're going to come at me, make it good. I hope you pick something.
Okay, who you got? Let's see. Thor
Okay, good.
versus a car.
What kind of car?
Like a sports car. A Lamborghini.
Okay, Thor, no question. No question.
Why?
Well, let's say the Lamborghini can take off faster. All Thor has to do is spin the hammer in the air and he flies right after him. All Thor has to do is just swing the hammer.
Yeah, but if he doesn't throw the hammer, then the Lamborghini's faster.
Lamborghini could be faster, but if he knows Thor's there, he's going to... Why do we assume that the guy in Lamborghini's up to no good? How about this? How about the Lamborghini's not a Lamborghini at all? It's the Decepticon. It's Transformer. And Thor's... Okay, Thor against a Transformer.
Yeah.
Thor can be killed. He's not immortal, I don't think. No, he can be killed. So, I don't know. That's a good question. If the Transformer were big enough. Of course, Thor's fought beasts and trolls and all kinds of crazy creatures up in Asgard. And across the universe, actually. Oh, that's the other trailer we saw. Thor, Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Thank you. Well done. Thor, Ragnarok. So, Hulk is in it. Shut up. And Hulk looks like what? Planet Hulk. He comes out, Thor says, yes! He's a friend. He's a friend from work. And then Hulk, I guess, is messed up in the head and he comes charging after him.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever you're tearing off that, put it back in the bag, please.
I'm not tearing off.
Yes, you are. I'm seeing you. Pick it up, put it in the bag. Oh, wrong one. Pardon the wipers here, folks.
Go to get the can.
Don't get the can.
Yes.
All right. You're only getting one. Get the green one.
Cool.
Oh, the fun just never ends, does it, folks? Today was trash pickup day. So, all right. So, we're getting ready to dial this thing down. Getting ready to take this one home. So, hasn't been a very eventful episode for us here, folks. But, the rain and the boys tired again, of course, as always. And that sort of puts the kibosh on any sort of, great fun and thrills and chills that we usually try to have here on the show. Once again, folks, please go to boinkstudios.com and check it out. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. Drop us a line. boinkstudios@yahoo.com. Check out our other two podcasts on iTunes, as well as Google Play, Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour, and the original, Tom Clark's Main Event. Go check those out. Subscribe and download today. Check us out on Facebook and on Twitter at Boink Studios. And the boy is currently dancing in the rain. I don't know what to tell you. His arms are up. Listen. And we got to get him back in here to sign off. So, that's my kid right there dancing in the rain. So, I just told the whole world you were dancing in the rain. Why are you dancing in the rain?
Because I want to.
We're taking it home, kid. I just told the folks where they can find us online, told them about the podcast. Do you have any parting words you'd like to give our great audience today? How about thanking them for the downloads?
Thank you and bye!
No, that sucked. I didn't tell you to sign off. I just said in a normal tone of voice. Can we try that?
I'm going to use the bathroom badly.
Well, that doesn't mean you got to yell at people, does it?
I'm going to use the bathroom.
All right, come here. Let's take this home.
No, let me just go.
Let's take this home, folks. Thanks again for listening. The boys got to go pee, apparently.
Really badly.
You're disgusting.
Really badly.
All right, let's get out of here, man. Come back and listen to us again next time. Come back and check out the show real soon. And that's all we got. Boy, hit them.
Bye!